streets where the heart's uncovered. Boy, detox from all of the lies you smothered. What them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recovered. Yeah. Peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can't be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the Jews life taught you. It's on you, tell the truth.
Welcome everybody to Unseen Twisted Truth. I am Kimberly and that's my co-host Jabril.
Oh yeah, the streets is live tonight.
Today we're talking about the food shortage. And I read a thing. I read a thing today about it saying that. So what's going on because of the war in Ukraine that is making it harder for people to get food across the border. And they said the reason why it's getting like that, not only because of customs, but because of gas prices, because of the war. So the gas prices are skyrocketed. So, and because of oil and all this other stuff, that it's harder for all this to go through. So this is making it harder for people to get the food. So they say.
Yeah.
So they say.
That's crazy.
And a lot of number one things is stress that has a lot to do with all of it. So when your mind, what you think, that is what you get. So if you feel sick, you're going to be sicker. Your mind doesn't know things. Your mind only goes off of chemicals within your body, and it's telling your body, I think I'm sick. Let's fight. Right. I think I'm dying. Let's do this. If you constantly tell yourself, I'm not sick, even though you're dying and you're sick, but you're taking the right nutrients in, you're going to heal quicker because your mind doesn't know it's sick because you're telling yourself, I'm not sick.
That's correct. Yep. It's mind over matter. Yep.
On everything.
Yes.
Your body tells you what's wrong with you if you listen to it.
Correct.
You will have smells for diabetes. You will have something for Parkinson's. You will see your eyes will change. Your fingertips will change from low oxygen.
Even your fingernails. Correct.
And if your things are curling and not growing and cracking, there's something else wrong. Everything in your body, from even the dry skin, even the tears in your eyes, every single part of your body, from here to your toes, is telling you what's wrong with you. You just gotta listen to it.
That's right. Absolutely.
But you got to know your body and you got to listen to your body.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people in this world ignore their body because they're so conditioned to believe that a doctor knows it all. Them doctors don't know shit compared to what you know for you.
That's right.
That's why the doctors play those trial games and put you on all that dumb shit, trying to play with your mind, trying to see what's wrong with you because they don't know.
Doctors make amazing. They don't make it. All doctors are freaking students.
That's all they are.
They test you, and they go off the test results, and then they say, well, okay, this is what you do. This is what you give based on these test results. This is what we prescribe you. So this is what we should prescribe you. Like, that's it. They're not in tuned. They're not compassionate. When the test results don't register anything at all, they're just like, well, they get frustrated. They don't know what to do, or they try to send you to another doctor.
And doctors lack humanity. They lack compassion. They're all of a sudden into the books, and it's not their fault. And I'll tell you why in a second.
It is their fault.
The reason why, though, is because the system has made it so hard to have compassion in that one-on-one that you lack it. That's why I don't want to be a nurse, because you don't have time to spend that one-on-one stuff when you're in a facility or a doctor's office. Everything's red tape. And so you got paperwork after paperwork after paperwork after paperwork to cover your back because other people mess up.
To cover your back, huh?
Yes. It's paperwork. They got paperwork to do, and everybody's suing everybody. Everybody's suing everybody. So when everybody is suing everybody, and there's such legal stuff that
you gotta have insurance.
But that makes it. But malpractice is a son of a bitch, and if you even with insurance, you still got to cover yourself.
Yeah, you do.
This day
you
and
do. I
age
still get
is
bills.
so different in the world, and it's so evil that doctors now are just all about money, and they no longer think about the people, and they no longer care. You find those doctors every now and then that really have compassion, and that really have empathy, and that get it. But nobody does anymore. Like my friend just lost their daughter not long ago, and the morgue sent back the clothes that she was dead in with the brain matter and stuff on them. They sent the clothes back to her, to the parents. They lack empathy because they're so worried about getting sued. That's why people lack empathy, because they're so worried, because they didn't want to get in trouble for keeping her clothes, so they sent the clothes back.
Wow. That's
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yep, no connection.
That's right. And that's because human made it that way, though. Humans made it that way.
Humans allowed it to be that way.
Yes.
These damn devils, man.
And I think a lot of humans don't know the real true meaning of empathy.
None. Or discernment. They don't see with discernment, and they lack empathy, and they also are unmindful. They are unmindful of their actions.
Correct.
Everybody blames somebody else because nobody wants to take accountability.
Absolutely.
So now the government is making it so we're in a shitty situation with the food, and because they're trying to send us into recession, and they don't want us to know nothing and grow our own, and say even gingers should not look like they look in the stores.
Yes.
Ginger?
Yes, they're not supposed to be big,
funny you
fat
said that.
roots.
Yep.
I was just thinking about ginger and actually going to buy some. I'm literally in the store parking
lot. Make
lot.
sure you get the small, skinny ones that look like the roots, please. Then be no bigger than your finger. No bigger than your finger. Do not get those that are fat like this. You get the fat ones like this, they're shot up with stuff. They're not healthy.
Correct.
Makes sense.
They're poisoning us even in our vegetables. They're saying because they're trying to save them money. They're not trying to save them money. They're trying to kill us.
Right. Yes, and they're trying to make them look bigger than what they are in order for us to say, oh, I want this because it's bigger, it looks juicier, it looks healthier. When you really got to do your research on what your food is supposed to actually look like. Most food, correct, they do.
Everything. Even limes themselves. Limes aren't supposed to be that big.
Correct.
You want something that you look up food and find out what it really looks like, but they don't want you to know that at all because we've been conditioned to believe what we see.
Right.
So we've seen all this for so long, so we're conditioned to believe that's how it's supposed to be.
That's right.
This is how life is supposed to be because that's what we were told.
Yep.
And that's not true. It's not true, though. You know what? None of this is real. Life is not supposed to be like this. People are supposed to be mindful of each other, and people are supposed to have compassion and care. People are supposed to love each other because if you talk to our grandparents and our great-grandparents, I'm telling you right now, they'd be kicking everybody's ass right now. System. They don't look at people for who they are. They look at people as people for bodies.
Yes.
Everybody's a dollar sign.
Yes. What can this person do for me? What can that person do for me? Correct.
Everybody's a dollar sign. Yeah. Nobody wants to help one another because they're too busy worrying about them that they don't realize the bigger picture. If we all connect and stick together and help each other, then we can overturn this bullshit.
For everybody out there, Navy beans combat the effects of radiation.
Oh, wow.
And plus, they have everything else you need: potassium, protein, iron.
Yes.
A bag of Navy beans is $2 right now. So, I would suggest people. I would suggest that you start buying them and start buying them in bulk. Right? As long as we continue to live, like we're to the point to where now, like. We gotta survive,
Complete the ocean, speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to reflect on all the Jews life taught you. It's on you, tell the truth.